What's up, guys? Welcome back to Oregon Fishing Adventures. Today we are out here on one of my favorite little coastal river systems, and we're out here on the chase for winter steelhead. Tomorrow is the end of the season for this river here, so we're getting out here today, putting in the grind, seeing if we can find one more fish for the season. So we're gonna get out here today. We're gonna start at this hole with a bead rod, probably switch to a jig after that. But we're just gonna get out here, grind it. We're gonna start at this hole, which is where I caught that one beautiful wild that I caught previously this season. And then we will go, there's one spot below this and there's another spot above it. So we'll cover this whole area here and we'll just see what we can find, guys. And we're just gonna grind it out for the last day of the season on this river. And then we'll see you guys on this river probably sometime during trout season, because this is an awesome trout system too. Definitely like coming out here for some cutthroat trout. So all right, guys, let's get the rod set up and let's get going. All right, guys, so we're gonna get out here, get our first cast in here. Gonna start real close here. Start right here on this closest seam. Bead I'm running today is starting things off with a 12mm Charisse. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, we switched spots. Now I'm gonna get the jig out here. Gonna make a pretty shallow first cast here to start things off. And I'm literally just casting up into the run. I was right up there. Wasn't quite getting the drift down into this that I wanted. So I moved down the bank about 20 feet or so. And definitely this is gonna work out much better as far as getting the drift that I want down here a little farther. There's that brush and stuff that's in front of me right there. That makes it really hard for me to extend my drift down here. So there goes a log truck. Right there, right in that calm water. We're gonna get down here, close towards the end of this run here. I'm gonna probably stand right here. Make a few casts up into this with the spinner. Trying to find an aggressive fish. Oh no. Oh, okay. Barely went over that branch. Alright guys, so I want to show you the process I go through. I got my bead leader here, and when I am on the river, what I do is I'll take my bead boxes, take this one, take this one, we're going to open them up. Ooh, I already see one popping at me for sure. We're going to open them up and we're going to look and see which one's popping at us today. So I have a couple that are kind of popping out to me. So right off the bat, this clown is definitely looking very vibrant today. So the clown is an option. Looks dang good. Let's see, the other one I would say is like the wizard, and the wizard from Dro, and I think this is Kelly Sunrise. The Kelly Sunrise is kind of screaming at me too here, so I think we're gonna go. Let's look at this one as well. I'm gonna look at these two side by side. I definitely am thinking the regular clown, but okay. There goes another log truck. It's a hard decision, guys. Hard decision. Let me know in the comments below, which bead would you guys be picking out of these boxes? If you were tying one on, which one would it be? So, you know, I think I'm gonna go back to this original idea with this clown here. This color is just really screaming at me right now. This clown is popping super hard. So let's go with this. Oh. And then I don't really like beads that have holes in them, so I always take a needle with me, like this guy here, and I put a hole through the bead. I try to find the center of the bead, which you can tell from the mold markings on the bead will come through. And then this is a pretty easy process right here. You just put your line into the needle. Oops, I missed. Line into the needle and then slide the bead onto the line. Slide the bead down. We're rocking. Alright, so there we have it, guys. Got a size 3 bead hook from Addicted, and I got a size 12 bead on there in a clown color. And I'm going to tie this on to my setup here with a Orvis knot. Now the reason I like to use an Orvis knot for this is because the Orvis knot helps you save your line. It really doesn't take a whole lot of line to tie this knot, and it really, you'll see here in a second. So we're gonna come through, and then I call this the behind knot. I have tied this in multiple videos, and I have a little how-to of my favorite knots. So I come behind again, wrap that around one more time. So I got 2 wraps. Now, you guys should see, maybe you won't, but when you bring this knot down, your tag's facing up, right? When you lock that knot in, your tag end is facing down. And that's how you know that it's set right, is that knot locks in just like it does there, and you can tell every time. It's a very, very strong knot. I never ever worry about this knot failing me. So, all right, there we go. Now we're gonna see what it looks like in the water. Yeah. All right, first cast out there with the new bead setup. All right. The other thing I might do later throughout the day is I might change my float on this setup. I have a 1/2 ounce setup on here right now. I might put a 3/4 ounce or 3/8 ounce float on instead. But we're only going to fish this spot for a little bit longer, and then we're going to get moving spots on the river here. I just got to try to cover as much water as I can today. So, can't dedicate too much time to one spot. I just want to make sure that I thoroughly cover each area before I leave it. Alright guys, we made a quick stop at this spot here. Gonna just chuck the spinner through this hole a few times. Cover this water with a spinner here. Try to get back in this tail out. Gonna make kind of quick work of this river today. Just kind of moving fast and fishing spots quickly. So, was coming down, I saw this and I was like, man, I gotta stop there and chuck a spinner up in there. So, that is what we're doing. Things have changed so much on this river system this year because there was some snow not too long ago, and it really just like it brought down a lot of trees, and some of the holes that like I like to fish before, there is now like stuff laying in the river in those areas, and it kind of changes the whole fishability of the hole. So just out here looking and seeing what we can find, scoping the rivers. You can definitely tell though there's a spinner and a bead in front of me here, so you can tell some other people have been fishing this spot. I don't know if those are from this year or not, but when you see tackle in a tree, you know people are fishing it. Alrighty, coming down to this next spot here. This is just going to be a spot I'm going to chuck a spinner through as well. It's a little too slow for making a nice drift, but definitely chuck a spinner through it. It's got some good depth to it. So oh my God, I just saw a fish. I just saw a fish. It's like it followed it up to like right. There's a little shelf right there. And it almost looked like I saw that fish follow the spinner up to that shelf. Wow, okay, so there's a fish in this hole. Man, that's crazy. I can't believe I saw that fish. It was like right out there. Alright, we're gonna get down here. Gonna just cover this spot with a spinner. Just trying to work the water today. Okay, so this looks great. Okay, let's see, I think I'm gonna tuck into this tail out. Just trying to cover as much water as I can quickly. There's a spot over there that would be really nice to drift. But I will probably make a stop on the way back to drift this hole. Man, it's so cool out here, guys. We're walking down to another spot here. See what it's looking like. Just bringing the spinner rod down. Brought an extra spinner rod down with me in case I lose it. But there's two areas here. One of them is right down here where I'm heading to. And the other one is up above it. So wanted to start over here first, and then we'll move over to that other spot. Just cover the water. Look at that. Look at that freaking water. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Oh my God, it looks so good. Wow. That was a trout or something. Oh, trout hit it again. Oh my God. There's some hungry trout in here that want to eat. Ooh. Felt a thump. It might have been just a rock though. Come on, it would be so nice to pull a fish out of here. This water looks so good. Wow. I'm glad I came to check out this spot. I was like, man, you know, and the clarity in the water here, everything is just looking so juicy. It's got good depth to it. Alright guys, so I switched out my spinner and we are moving up. We're gonna check this spot right above where I was just casting. Oh yeah. Wow, this looks so good. Oh, there's a chrome one. Oh my God, there's a chrome one right there. Oh my God, it's sitting right in the middle of the run. Oh my God, can I get it? Oh my God. There's a chrome. It's sitting right here at the tail out. I can still see it. Oh! Jesus. Holy crap, dude. The fish. Chrome bright, sitting in the tail out. I don't know if I can get it to hit a spinner though. Man, that's crazy. So that's 2 fish I've seen out here for sure today. And this is like end of the season. Okay, I need to go back up on the bank. I can't see it as well from down here. Let's see if it's still sitting there. Because I think I hit it with my spinner. Might have spooked it. Okay, so I'm not seeing it sitting right. where it was at. I think I might have spooked it. Dang, dude, that was so cool to see though. The fish was right there, like just sitting there. Right on the gravel bar. Actually, that might be a red right there. I think that's a red that it's sitting on. The color of the gravel's different right there. Yeah, actually, I think that's what it is. I think that's a red all the way from the back section. It's like a 10-foot red right there. Wow. Okay. Alright guys, we're making our way down to this main spot here. Really cool. Just wanted to show you guys. I don't know if you can see, but right across from me over there, there's kind of a little waterfall coming down from a little creek that's running in, and then that joins in right here. So we're gonna probably try to get right here by the tail out of this run and cast into this corner right here and see if I can find anything in there. Let's get right down here. Oops. There's a shelf there where it's dropping off of. Yeah, see, now we're right in line with where that little waterfall's coming in here. It's pretty cool. This river is awesome. Every time I come out here, I'm like so thankful that we have river systems like this that we get to enjoy here in Oregon. And I'll probably be out here again during trout season because this is an excellent cutthroat trout fishery as well, not just steelhead. So all right guys, we got to the next spot. Look at this absolutely beautiful spot, nice and deep, beautiful green water. Gonna work this hole a little bit. There's a little trout. I just saw a little trout. There it is again. It's following the spinner. He tried to eat it. He tried to hit the spinner. He opened his mouth and was like, nope, it's too big for my mouth. That was funny to watch. You guys probably didn't see that, but that was funny. Alright, so this hole is like a prime example of some of the carnage that I was talking about that happened to the river this year. So this hole used to be one of my favorite holes. It still is pretty nice, but now we have this huge log that is covering the top of the hole. There's another one that's fallen above it. You can see if you look at this bank here, there's actually 3 trees down. There's that one more, and one up above it. So this run used to set up different, and you used to be able to throw your float over to that far seam and bring it down and get a really nice drift. Well, you can't do that anymore, obviously. The only way that you could do a drift is off this inner seam, but there's also branches sticking out in the water right here, so it leaves you a very small little area that you can get a float through. So this hole definitely is no longer a good float hole, but we'll throw a spinner through it a couple times today, and it is a deeper hole. Definitely could have some fish sitting in here today. So we'll just check this through and see what happens. And I think I'm going to change my color up. But we got a couple casts out here. But I just thought this was like the perfect spot to show you guys as far as like what has happened to this river recently, just this year. So okay, alrighty, here we go. Black and silver blade, or black body silver blade. Oh yeah, there we go. Something's messed up here. Hold on 1 second. Ah, I see what happened. There we go. Problem solved. Sounds like another truck's coming up the road. But yeah, this used to be an excellent hole for drifting through. It's nice and deep, and now it's just a spinner hole. So oh, I just had a hit. It might have been a trout though. It felt like a little trout hit. It didn't feel like a steelhead. It just felt like a little trout nibbling at it or something. Which is probably exactly what just happened. All right, guys, thanks for coming along with me today. This is going to end it out here for us. It was been an awesome day out here on the river, and I'm so glad that we were able to at least see a couple fish today. So that was nice, and seeing that one beautiful chromer. I don't know if the footage from the GoPro is going to pick up seeing that fish flash on the red, but that was pretty cool to see. Nice chrome fish still right at the end of the season. So yeah, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna leave you guys with these beautiful views here behind us. We got the mountain with the trees and the river flowing through. It's just a beautiful, beautiful day out here, and clouds are rolling in now, so it has been nice and sunny out here for the most part today. We've had a pretty awesome day for weather, and we're just gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna try to get over to another river system that I would like to fish as well today. It's gonna take me a little over an hour to get there, so it's like 2 o'clock now. I've been out here since 8, and we're gonna book it over there and just fish until dark at that river system. It's a little bit closer to home. So all right guys, well, we'll see you guys next time on another Oregon fishing adventure. Peace.